Sometimes in history, there's this magic moment. Somebody appears on the scene and everything changes.
I am with you.
We've never seen anything like this.
I will fight for you.
This was a man who's met his destiny.
And I will win for you.
He said he was saved by God in order to make America great again.
His victory was the greatest comeback of all time.
You're watching history, so buckle up.
I don't think the American people have ever seen this before. A government that has moved this quickly and a president that has done so much when it comes to the border and energy and major investments from other countries. It's like warp speed.
47's on a hot streak, bringing head-snapping change to Washington, overwhelming the system with a volcanic eruption of action. Trump has a mandate from the people, and he's using it, and they're just getting started.
President Trump said on the campaign trail, success will be my retribution.
Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free.
We're going to have one shot at this, and no other president's going to do what I'm doing.
America's back. Common sense is back. He is keeping his promise to you, the American people.
Inflation is down, growth is up.
The numbers don't lie. The economy is soaring.
Lowest gas prices in 4 years.
And record tariff revenue.
The USA is on a roll, culminating in the signing of the One Big Beautiful Bill on July 4th.
The Trump economic golden age is full steam ahead.
America is back, thanks to the courage of President Trump, thanks to the leadership of his amazing cabinet, and thanks, of course, to our brave men and women in the United States military.
This is a message to the rest of the world. The days of ripping off America and Americans are officially over.
Between the attacks on Iran's nuke site and the Maduro operation, the U.S. military recruitment at an all-time high.
This president will go down in history as a peacemaking president.
Peace through strength. America's in charge.
And he's just got one filter, and that is America first.
Whatever they're doing, it's working. Zero illegal crossing, drug cartels frustrated, less crimes.
We have the most secure border in the history of this nation. If you think we're doing good now, you just wait till this coming year.
The president isn't taking his foot off the gas in 2026.
It's a new year. The stock markets are already making new record highs.
The Trump archive are a series of near impossible feats.
As for the next year, the American people have so much to look forward to. The president will continue to build off of his historic accomplishments.
2025 is setting the table, but the banquet's going to be in 2026.
This is the golden age coming.
He says, make America great again because every American is invited.
My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future because the golden age of America has only just begun.
Looks like it's the end of shift change for Area 51. You got these two Janet planes up. So I heard they're making the new U.S. passports with Trump's face on it. Yeah, it looks like we're about 10 from 500. We're almost where we're at before we had Craig. Yeah, I seen an article that they're gonna on the front cover of the new U.S. passports. They're gonna have Trump's face on them. That's gonna make people unglued. But I guess they can't say no kings no more, huh? No kings. Did anybody see Jim Comey's latest Instagram fucking hostage video? Boy, this Middle East region is clearing out quick. Yeah, so he put another video up on Instagram. Now, to me, it looked like the same one from before. You're right, Linda. Well, I'll tell you this. Like I said, I can't confirm it. I wasn't down there. But I had a buddy that went to Gitmo. He wouldn't tell me what the fuck for. I don't know if they were bringing somebody down or taking somebody out. But he said he's seen him down there in a cell. And I have, because once he landed in Tampa, he called Big Chair and said, dude, I just seen your former boss sitting in Gitmo. And when he texted me, I was like, shut up. He's like, no, dude, he said he's seen him down there. It does. It looks like a fucking hostage video. You know, and like I said, I have my take on it. You know, one, I think the 8647 wasn't to like to take him out, but it was basically a plea to the 7th floor to come get him and take him out, you know, remove him because he was in fear for his life. That to me makes more sense. And that's why I think the grand jury or whatever, they had to play that out, because if he was found guilty, naturally he'd be in a federal prison. Now you have too many eyes looking for him. Where here, you know, they said him and his attorneys are going to be turning themselves in. Well, hey, and I seen another, I want to find it. I seen another video from the 9/11 ceremony, a different angle of where we thought Hillary got cuffed, and when she was walking to that van, they had their arms interlinked with hers. So I think she's in lockup. I really do. Tomorrow morning I got to drive about 30 miles north, go up and get a ultrasound or whatever on my liver. Had to go down to the VA I didn't realize, I was like, hadn't taken these 1 pills in like 11 days. I'm horrible at that. And I could start to tell where I'd get, like, last night I was working on some shit and I was getting pissed off because, well, it's not that I couldn't figure it out. It just wasn't. It started to get real edgy. And I went in and looked, and I'm looking through this fucking suitcase of pills that I have to take. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I call the someone think that the king suit looks like it came from a thrift store. Not anything wrong with that, because, Lord, yeah, I find it amazing he came to Trump. I think that's telling right there. So I send the doc note saying, hey, I know I was just in there. We went through this fucking catalog of pills, but I think we missed one. And so I gave him the prescription name. And I said, if possible, yeah, you're right, interesting. That whole thing, that was a dead giveaway. And like I said, I think a lot of this stuff's already been done. It's just playing out and dripping out slowly. And I personally think this is one of the main reasons why Bongino left. I'm sure it is. But, I actually, it's been about 6-7 months ago. Most of it's like, heart. I have some heart steroids. It's really weird. And if I miss a dose, I can tell it, because it kind of like relaxes the heart muscle. But I do agree with you. I think that's why, because some of the medications that I do take, they say could cause this liver issue that now they think I have. Whatever. There's only, really one thing that, has ever worried me. I could go through heart issues, all that. is cancer, because that I've seen so many people just get like brutally mopped. Yeah, I know. Bongino was only going to stay there for a year. Yeah, I just had some liver again tonight. I don't know. Right now, no food tastes right to me. And I go through this like every 2 or 3 months, mostly when the weather changes. Oh, it would go to shit. Miss Panda love it. She's up here knocked the hell out. She was eating like a queen, boy. As soon as she smelled that shit cooking, she was right in there laying in the kitchen. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. But like every 3 months I go through this, where I'll go through a spell to where this nerve bundle flares up, and I have to lay down quite a bit in order to get the right side of my body to relax. But yeah, it's a shit show. Oh, speaking of shit shows. Oh, we're so fucked. I was like scrolling on that damn TikTok, right, and I come across this. I don't know, it was like a live show, live panel, and it was about Trump, and the person that was hosting it, was a Trump supporter. Oh my God, some of these people were so fucked on both sides. This person brought up about January 6th, and so I chimed up, and no, not World War 11 yet. It's that dumbass. I'm loving all the memes that are coming out about it, though. When she said that Trump wasn't smart enough to be president, that shit, it's not going to age well. But they were talking about January 6th. And he had this one guy on there. He was a 21-year Army vet. And then you had this other guy. You could tell he's hardcore liberal. And, he was talking about how Trump set that all up and all of this stuff. And, I chimed in and I said, well, I don't think Trump set it up. I think it was the U.S. military, because they basically knew that this was going to happen, and, they decided to hijack it. Man, this guy went off the fucking deep end. I mean, he was calling me a MFer and all this, and the guy that was in the Army, he was like, I can't see that. And I said, what was your MOS in the Army? I was infantry. Not taking anything away from infantry, don't get me wrong, but unless you specifically chose that job, there's a reason why you're in infantry. Do I still talk to Travis? Yeah, dude, he sends me some stupid shit. It's so damn funny. He'll send me all kinds of this crazy shit on TikTok. Yeah, I like Travis. In the very beginning, when you know, when I was first, I think it was on old goggle glasses. Oh yeah, there was somebody that was getting reported a lot because they were going to take this broad's channel down. I was like, you guys are damn crazy. And it's like, now you guys know what's wrong with our society is this shit right here. But yeah, he was on another streamers, and I don't know. I forget how it come out. And you know, the person was saying like how he couldn't work and all this other nonsense, which may or may not be true. I don't know. And you know, and I popped up and I said, "Hey," I said, "Look, I'm disabled. I still fucking work. You know, I still operate businesses. It's a matter of, you know, having the motivation to do it." And I said, you know, I'm basically financially sound. Bought my house in cash, and you know all this other shit. And Travis was like, "Yeah, well, why don't you put your fucking money where your mouth is?" And so I started donating. I mean, I donated a few $100s just to prove a point. And you know, ever since then, he stopped by at the shop in the warehouse. I took him out for some Godzilla, what we call Chinese. And yeah, Tammy's still with LW. She's okay. She's just dealing with some family sickness. So, you know, that's probably a better place for her to be than to be on a podcast. You know, because I've been in that situation, and no, you know, that's why I have my mother living with me. It's because now you know your time's so short, anyways. That, and I like giving her shit. Oh, I took her to the grocery store again this morning. We went down to. She wanted to go to Walmart because there was something else, and I don't let her go to Walmart by herself as it is. So I went to go pay for this stuff. My damn card was, and it's just a regular, like, not a credit card, it's an ATM debit card. Fucker was, turned down the squeal. Yeah. Yeah, I'll turn that down that way. I mean, we can hear if an EA. I don't think we're going to hear any EAMs, probably for a few days, because I think they already got their orders with the 4th aircraft carrier coming into the AOR, and with the back and forth that's been going between Iran and Trump today. Yeah, they're going to lay some hate. And yeah, I mean, you can just see by the Middle Eastern map in the bottom right hand or bottom left hand corner, it's a ghost. There's nothing flying. So they have their transponders off. Either that, or they, you know, basically they've gotten everything into the region that they believe that they're going to need right now. You know, moving stuff into Saudi, Israel, Dubai, getting all the supply ships stored up, getting all the other ships stored up, WEPs stored up. So bringing in care packages from families, because they'll bring those in on cargo planes. Yeah, they actually wanted to put a spinal cord stimulator, and I was like, oh hell no. because that's how, I think it was made out of the same material that the device was that they put in my groin. I'm like, no, not happening. Yeah, so the debit card. So I go in, and so I go to pay for this fucking shit. Card declined. I'm like, what? So I log into my app, and I'm like, making sure like I didn't have the card turned off, or because I have a habit of moving money out of my main account into secondary and tertiary accounts, third accounts. So if somebody does get the card, they can't get anything, really all that much. So I looked and I'm like, yeah, the card's good. There was enough in the account to cover it. So I do it again. Declined. And, my mother, her card, it was just, her bank card was just compromised. So we're waiting on a new one of those. So here, I get a ding on my cell phone. Here's the bank. I think this one was USAA. Saying, hey, did you make this purchase? So I did, yes. And they're like, okay, you're good to go. Go ahead and, do your card again. So I put the card in and declined again. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, well, I'll have to tell this guy that's sitting back here watching his cell phone that, hey, I gotta go find an ATM real quick. Well, I was like, well, let me try one more time. And then it finally went through. But I've noticed that a lot. Like, everywhere that I go where I purchase something with using a electronic funds, it's been slow as fuck. And I think we all know why that's been slow as hell. Did you guys see, and I'm pretty sure it was AI generated or faked, but I think there's something to it, where Wayne Willett 107 was on Nino's show, and he showed a picture of a $100 bill with Trump's face on it, and where it was printed in 2024. Oh yeah, credit card scams are a mess. You got that damn right. I mean, I don't know how many texts over the last 2 or 3 days I've gotten where I have had, $2,000 or $3,000 due in Ohio State toll booth. Stop. I don't even go on toll roads. And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff. And so, normally I'll respond with like a couple expletives and ask them how their Indian mommy's doing and all kinds of shit just to piss them off so they don't text me no more. Okay. And I got rid of my nephews. Oh my God, those little jokers wear me out. Now my one other nephew, he is 4 years old, and he's coming to stay for a week. That's gonna be so rich. And he always tells me, he says, my favorite person in this family is my aunt, or my youngest sister. And I'm like, yeah, good. I'm going to ship your ass to Texas next. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's funny. I mean, the shit looks legit. Oh, shit, I haven't seen Charlie Borden. I mean, when I watched him, I always laughed. I was like, this dude is just like batshit fucking crazy. Man. Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten, or gotten a ticket. Yeah. I've gotten those, where the warranty on my, 2003 Rolls Royce Ghost. And I'm like, no. One, I don't have a Rolls Royce and I know, and I think I know where they get the data from, is from, the dealerships. Because normally I only keep a car for like 2 or 3 years, and then I trade it out. And I thought about leasing. I'm like, but this last one, because my mom wanted something a little non-fancier or whatever. She don't like all the components and the screens and all that shit. So I went and bought her a Lincoln MKZ, I think it was. That fucking Joker's nice. But now I fucked it up because they have key fobs, right? Most cars have key fobs. Well, there was a certain sequence on these buttons that you would fucking hit to start the vehicle. Well, my dumbass, when the hood latch wasn't all the way seated, and I start down the interstate, and the fucking hood come up. It didn't come all the way up, but it came up, and I was in the dash panel looking for, to see if they had like an electronic hood release or something, and I think I did reprogram key or something. So now I have to go look and see how the hell to program this damn thing. Good thing it's spring and not winter. She'd be having a bad shit fucking fit. What is the significance of the Trump submarine bell from 1944 King gave us? I don't know. It's I didn't even know that transpired. I wish somebody up on the House floor would have stood up and said no kings, though. Fucking idiots. Yeah, that's just like this Dr. Moran's that was indicted, and I was told that was 100% arrested already. I think that was done months and months ago. It's just now being played out. They're trying to, I think they're going to really try to slow walking this shit out before people have a fucking catastrophic meltdown if they do it all at once. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go through. I think Cola starts in an hour. Do you guys, everybody in here have the link to Cola's? It's a fun show. I love messing with her. She kind of like reminds me of my younger sister. But my younger sister gives it back to me more than... And even my mom, she's like, I don't know why you do it with her. I'm like, because it's so much fun. This is probably where I probably get it from my grandfather. Because when my grandfather got real sick, I drove down to Texas to pick up my sister and her 2 kids and brought him back because my mom needed help taking care of him. And so I bring him back. And, my grandfather, he had all girls. And so my oldest brother was like, his first grandson, first boy, yada. But he would always try to get my aunt, my mom's twin sister, they would fucking argue. Look, if it was midnight, one of them would say it's pitch black out, the other one would say it was fucking sun shining. That's how much they argued. They did it non-stop. And my mom wouldn't argue with him at all. And so when my when I got my sister and the two kids out to the farm, my grandfather was in heaven because my sister loves to argue, loves it. And so that made him happier than pig in shit. Well, he was getting to the point to where he couldn't walk, so he was in a wheelchair. And so my little nephew at the time, he was probably going on to, he was starting to learn how to walk. And so he would get behind my grandpa and he would try to, push him in his wheelchair. Or if my grandfather would, go all the way down the hall to go to the restroom, he'd use a walker. And my nephew would crawl and follow him. And then as soon as he got into the restroom, he'd stand up and, start running with his walker and just laughing his ass off the whole way down because he knew as soon as Grandpa come out, he was going to get yelled at by him. He thought that was the funniest shit. So my grandfather is sitting at the table and I'm doing his bills for him and paying the Amish for doing the farm work and shit like that. So he asked my sister to get him a cup of coffee and bring a coffee spoon. So, and I still have this picture. It is, every time she pisses me off, I send her this picture. So she brought him the wrong coffee spoon, the wrong type of spoon. And so he had me go get in the silverware drawer, get out every fucking spoon that was in there. And he had me lay them out on the table and explain to my sister what each spoon did. He didn't give a fuck what they did. All he wanted was a damn argument with her, and it worked. And these two were fighting about fucking spoons for an hour. And so I took this damn picture, and so every time she pisses me off, I send her a picture of these damn spoons. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I was shocked when I looked this afternoon or earlier this evening how close we were to 200 on that. Yeah, and I haven't gotten a copyright strike, but I'm gonna have to find some and I'm sure all I have to do is do a Google search of like royalty free music, stuff that won't get me hit on YouTube because they've hit me twice now on. They didn't count it as a strike or anything on the BBC. So I got a text message saying that allegedly they are going to be releasing the video in the mugshot of Jim Comey getting arrested, which I think that's old news. Let's see here. Oh, so we're only 8 away now, which is cool. That won't, because I think, let me see, because I think that's when you start doing all that crazy super chat. You have to have 500 and so many. Let's see. Creators with, oh, okay. So normally you need 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours. However, creators with 500 and 3,000 watch hours can access fan funding features, which include super chats under the expanding YPP. I think we're over the requirement. For the hours, I think it was, would they say 3,000 hours of views? Let me go to, I think we're, see how many watch hours there are. Let's see here. Yeah, and boy, I've been stiff arthritis. Oh my God, because of all the dampness. Alright, so it says... oh yeah, so we got almost 6,000 watch hours, 21,000 views, and 492 subscribers. So we're 8 away, I think, from unlocking that feature. I know. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Seems like for like the first hour it works, and I don't know if the damn dealer goes on break. Well, that may be one reason, Tracy. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you got hoodwinked. Let me see here. I think she is coming on at 9. Yeah, 9 o'clock. And I love her. And she comes up with some of the best titles. Another Wednesday night, Hope Scroll. You got that damn right. She gonna be checking some shit off that fucking notebook today. Jeff, you don't see me. No comment. Okay, no comment. Boy, I wonder where Willard's at. Yeah, so there are a couple. Oh, I don't know if you guys seen this because I just. Oh, did I fucking skip by it? I guess Janine Shapiro made an announcement that Judge Boasberg has made it illegal for the Department of Justice to investigate the Federal Reserve. Oh shit. Trump made an announcement, confirms his administration will be declassifying and releasing UFO files immediately. Dude, I'm telling you. Could you imagine? All I can think of is Roddy Piper and They Live. Judge Janine. All right. So this is coming out of James Comer's office. James Comer has just released the 5 elite clients who paid Epstein directly. The Rothschilds, Les Wexner, Leon Black, Glenn Dubin, and Steven Sinofsky. He's calling for the DOJ to issue arrest warrants. Don't care about the aliens, right? Okay, so this is interesting. This is coming out of the DOJ. Yeah, I got it, Cola. Are you guys back there already? This is coming out of somebody out of the DOJ. Jim Comey is quietly cooperating as a star witness. Told you, this fucking dude's been in Gitmo for his own protection. And he is being prepared to be transferred. Wonder why they use the word transferred. To testify in front of the GJ on Obama. I guarantee you that goddamn thing's going to be held somewhere underground. Oh, and I said this one too. Dan Bongino has just come out and admitted that some of the details that he was giving were false in order to do a counter operation. Pinball. Did you guys see the video that was just put out a little bit ago? ABBA, I think she's an attorney for Trump, just put out a video of she just showed a fucking video of the fake White House. And yeah, those are Big Bass. That is emergency action messages being transmitted to the fleet. Jerome Powell says when he steps down, he will serve. You know, I honestly think they just need to I think the whole thing needs to be. I think it is in the process of being taken down. I'm telling you, you seen how mentally unstable people were on this assassination attempt. Wait till other shit starts to happen. Holy shit, this is true. The Department of State finalizing the plan to put Trump's picture on U.S. passports. I'm telling you, I'm reading some of these comments are fucking disturbing. And I know, a lot of them are probably trolling just to get people worked up, but some people take this kind of shit serious, and that's why you have all these fucking lunatics walking around. Oh, I know. I look. When I go through like these TikTok feeds, and I watch it for like the funny military like videos of like when the kids are taking off in fucking helicopters and they're doing these crazy. That shit's kind of fucking funny. But there's there was this one black guy going off talking about how they missed and all this shit, and my response in his chat was, okay, now you've had your freedom of speech. Now when they come and they knock on your door, don't pull out the black card. I know you guys probably think this sounds annoying as shit. Right? But man, when I lived in the Middle East, dude, to me, that shit was so relaxing. Well, I seen a lot of Haji music. I seen a lot of ship looking at Cuba yesterday. I mean, and I can't wait. I was told that there is going to be a public showing of some new fighter jet that we have out in the desert, and I forget who it was. It was either a 2 or a 3-star admiral that is retired, but is a military liaison to Lockheed Martin Marietta, and I don't know if he slipped up or if it's meant to be put out there, but how we have a super drone carrier, which I think that's what we were seeing last year the last year of Biden's administration, that shoots out miniature drones. Oh yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of arrests yesterday. A lot of arrests. A lot. Like, man, they flew in. Yeah, 10. I miss her. She's so damn funny. Oh, I was talking about, I just got a text message. Yeah, I missed it. 10's so fucking funny. I love messing with her. It's kind of like messing with my... who was arrested? You had Dr. Fauci's right-hand man, Dr. Morens. He got arrested. He is looking at 128 years. He's 78, I think they said. You had, I was told 58 people in Minneapolis, Minnesota were arrested for the Somali fraud. Jim Comey was arrested. And what was the other big name that was arrested yesterday? Man, I forget who the other one was. There was another big name. Well, Pappy, I don't think those pardons are going to mean shit. Because I think that government was up. Yeah, Comey. Comey was arrested. When I talked to Big Chair yesterday, he said that the marshals went out and Fitzwell was arrested. That the marshals went out and somehow he got word that they were coming for him, said he would turn himself in, and the marshals just showed up and allegedly arrested him. I was told he was somewhere else, and this is just all playing out. Old Bill Gates, yeah, I think and what was the other thing? Somebody today, and you could tell it was somebody big, because down in Florida, where the grand jury's impaneled, you had about 4 or 5 military helicopters circling over the federal courthouse. Statute of limitations isn't going to apply to any of this if it's an attempted coup of the United States government, and there's no statute of limitations on murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah, Papadopoulos. I mean, Papadopoulos was a star witness. But yeah, I was told yesterday they had numerous military helicopters doing security flying rotations over the federal courthouse yesterday. And I think that was because they brought somebody in, and who knows, maybe it was Papadopoulos, but I think he had already testified everything that they needed to get from him. But on Obama getting it. Let's see here. I got to transfer this link over. Yeah, so I got like 18 text messages from USAA on fraud alert when I was trying to pay for these fucking groceries this morning. I was about ready to rip that goddamn machine apart. I was telling my brother had some stuff delivered here to the house, and I was telling him, he was like, well, bitch, maybe you should have money in the account. I was like, really? Really? Let me see. Cola. There it is. I gotta do it in this. Let's see. Yeah, so don't forget, guys, that we'll go over to colas at 9. I'll leave this up. Yeah, I'm doing colas. I got to go over there and see if I control them a little bit. Tell them how great Joe Biden is. Let's see, send myself an email. So let me see. I'm going to put a banner up on here. Live feed. Let me do this. Ticker. Copy. the name. Okay, where he said one message of 4 items, normally that's a strike package. So we may be getting ready to launch something at Iran. You hear birds singing? Alright, so we got that ticker up for colas. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't believe Boasberg was honorable, and he was meeting up with people behind the scenes. The conspiracies being unveiled, where he was meeting up with people behind the scenes and trying to figure out ways to convict Trump before he even was charged. Judges are not supposed to do that. Is that you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Well, but see, here's the thing.
We're going back and forth because Hick out doesn't think that nothing's going to happen unless God comes and steps in. And I'm saying, I think that that it's happening and God is going to step in. So we're kind of at a disagreement, but like just a friendly talk before we get going, because we.
Well, have you heard that history repeats itself because we never learn? Okay, well, this is what it is, and we're just going right back through it again.
Well, I mean,
it's
that's
like
my point of view. I understand what you're saying. I just don't.
And there's one thing you don't know about me. I listen to Democrats, I listen to Independents, I listen to Republicans, but here's something else you don't know. I just because I'm Jewish, I attend all the synagogue. We attend the Reformed, the Hasidic, the Orthodox. We attend Messianic congregations. We attend we got some tongue-speaking churches, the Ark of Mercy and stuff like that. We attend all the Pentecostals. We go around
on your varying viewpoints when it comes to God. Like, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt anything about you. I really don't. I really value your opinion, but I'm just not going to agree on everything wholeheartedly, as you're not going to with me. But the whole thing I was saying about the people praying with Trump is that he doesn't just have one religion. He's got Catholics. He's got tongue-speaking people the same way you were saying. He's trying to be led by God, in my opinion. But these are all things I don't want to say on a live stream. I want to say the factual things that are going on. But
see, I got a Baptist church, I got all kinds. So I got a biblical worldview. I got the whole worldview. And I'm going to tell you what, even the Democrats aren't all wrong. And I love what Bill Maher said today. Or that
I've been listening to Bill Maher for years now. I never disliked him.
But what he told
people just the Democrats either, just the corrupt ones, which there's a lot.
What he told that guy, he said you are the reason that Kamala lost. And the guy was like, what?
I did see some of that. So real quick though, I did hear that. He says a lot of things that make sense, and he's not really extreme far. They piss him off. Jeff, did you hear about